You are listening to the AI World Podcast, your trusted source for the latest innovations, insights, and trends in artificial intelligence, blockchain, fintech, and decentralized technologies. Each episode features expert interviews, engaging discussions, and in-depth analysis of how AI transforms industries worldwide. Stay ahead of the curve with the latest articles and exclusive reports from the AI World Journal, covering everything from emerging technologies to industry breakthroughs. For more news, global events, and access to AI World Society circle gatherings, visit us at aiworld.tv. Don't forget to subscribe to stay informed, stay connected, and be part of the AI revolution with AI World Lounge. Thank you for listening.
Okay. Have you ever felt like artificial intelligence is just moving so fast, it's kind of hard to keep up with what it all actually means, for your work, your career, how we all make a living? Well, today, we're going deep on that. We're looking at the AI at Work piece from the AI World Journal, plus some other reports and what's been happening in the news. Our goal here is to really unpack how AI is changing productivity, what's happening with jobs, and maybe spot some future opportunities. And helping us make sense of this really complex picture is our expert.
Hi. Yeah, it's a really critical topic right now. And the thing is, AI at work, it's not some far-off future thing. It's happening today. It's already changing how we handle tasks, the structure of jobs. It's making its mark. We really want you to leave this deep dive feeling, well, informed, but also with a clearer view of this whole landscape and what it means going forward.
Okay, let's jump right in then. The AI at Work article really emphasizes AI's impact on productivity. It calls it a powerhouse. But for listeners who maybe still find AI a bit abstract, what are the immediate sort of tangible ways it's making us more efficient?
Right. Well, one of the biggest things, and maybe the most obvious, is how AI is automating those really repetitive tasks. Think about things like scheduling meetings, basic data entry, even some bookkeeping stuff. Tasks that, honestly, humans often find pretty tedious. AI can do them incredibly fast and usually very accurately. That frees people up.
All right, so it handles the mundane, letting us focus on, I guess, more complex or creative work.
Exactly. But it's more than just getting rid of boring tasks. The article also talks about how AI is really boosting decision-making.
Okay, how does that work?
Well, think about predictive analytics. AI can chew through huge amounts of data, find patterns, forecast trends, things a human just couldn't possibly spot in real time. So businesses can make smarter strategic calls, react quicker to the market, optimize things much better. It fundamentally changes how strategy happens.
And what about generative AI? That seems to be everywhere lately. How is that specifically playing into efficiency in places like, say, customer service or content creation?
Oh, generative AI is a massive part of this efficiency engine. In customer service, you've got AI chatbots handling, a lot of the initial inquiries. They provide instant answers, solve common problems. It improves customer satisfaction, sure, but it also drastically cuts costs for companies.
And for content, like writing.
Yeah, absolutely. Drafting marketing copy, writing initial reports, summarizing articles. Gen AI can whip up a first draft super fast. It lets human creators focus more on refining it, on the strategy, adding that unique human perspective. And in software development, too. AI can help write code, suggest fixes, find bugs. It really speeds up the whole cycle.
So it's not just one task, it's the ripple effect.
Precisely. And that's where those big numbers come in. Some industry reports suggest businesses using AI could see productivity jump by like 20 to 40%.
Wow, 20 to 40%, that's huge.
It really is. And it's not just making things run smoother internally. It directly impacts the bottom line, global competitiveness. It's reshaping who leads in the market.
Okay, but with that kind of efficiency boost, the elephant in the room is always jobs. People worry. The article doesn't ignore that. What types of roles are most likely to feel the impact as AI gets, more common?
Yeah, that's a really important and frankly sensitive point. Like any big tech shift, some jobs are definitely more exposed. The AI at Work piece highlights roles with lots of repetitive, predictable tasks, for instance, administrative and clerical work. Think data entry, bookkeeping, scheduling appointments, basic document review. AI is getting very good at that.
We're seeing that already, right? Like with call centers, customer service jobs.
Exactly. Customer service and support roles, call center agents, live chat folks. AI chatbots are handling more and more of that. It offers 247 support, which is great, but it definitely changes things for human workers. Although, there was that funny story recently about Taco Bell. They had to pause their AI drive-thru because someone ordered like 18,000 waters.
18,000 waters? Seriously?
Yeah. It kind of highlights that, even advanced AI can stumble on common sense or unusual situations. There are still real-world kinks to work out.
That's incredible. A good reminder that human nuance still counts for something, even at the drive-through. What other areas are seeing shifts?
Well, manufacturing and logistics are big ones. Assembly lines, managing inventory, basic quality checks, AI and robotics are increasingly taking over there. Then there's basic content generation. AI can produce first drafts of reports, marketing blurbs, news summaries pretty well now.
But are humans totally out of the loop there?
Not entirely.
Yeah.
Interestingly, we're seeing people being hired specifically to edit AI content, to make it sound less, well, robotic,
Right.
and ensure the quality and nuance are there, so the human touch is still needed for refinement.
Okay.
And finally, routine legal and financial tasks. Things like reviewing standard contracts, compliance checks, fraud detection automation is making big inroads there, streamlining processes.
So it does raise that question, is this just the Industrial Revolution all over again? Jobs disappear, new ones appear.
That's a great parallel. And the article suggests it's more complex than just jobs vanishing. Yes, some roles are changing or shrinking, but it also emphasizes that these shifts create chances for people to reskill, to move into roles that require maybe higher value skills. It's about evolution, maybe, rather than outright extinction for many jobs.
Evolution, not extinction. I like that framing. So if jobs are evolving, what does that new horizon look like? What are these emerging opportunities that actually work with AI?
Right, this is the really exciting part, I think. AI isn't just automating. It's creating entirely new job categories, roles we couldn't have imagined a few years back. And these roles often need a mixed technical skills, plus those uniquely human abilities. Take AI ethics and governance specialists. They're becoming crucial, making sure AI systems are fair, transparent, follow the rules. We've seen issues, right, like Meta's chatbots sometimes going off script or generating weird stuff. Having people dedicated to preventing that is key.
That makes sense. And what about actually steering the AI? I've heard the term prompt engineer.
Absolutely. Prompt engineers and AI trainers are in huge demand. These are people who are really good at telling the AI exactly what to do, refining its output, making sure it understands the task. Then you've got human AI collaboration managers. Their job is designing how humans and AI systems work together smoothly on teams.
So it's really about building that bridge between the human and the machine. What about the tech side, building the AI itself?
Oh, definitely still vital. Data scientists and AI engineers, the people who actually build, maintain, and tune these AI systems are fundamental. But we're also seeing new creative roles emerge. Creative AI specialists, designers, artists, writers using AI tools to innovate, but keeping that human creative spark. And in specialized fields, too. Healthcare AI experts focusing on diagnostics, personalized medicine. I mean, there was that startling news about AI spotting signs of consciousness in coma patients before doctors did.
Wow, really? That's incredible potential.
It is. And of course, with more AI comes more sophisticated threats, so cybersecurity analysts who understand AI are essential to protect against AI-driven attacks.
So it's this blend of tech skill and human judgment, creativity.
Exactly. It really shows that AI isn't just replacing work. It's creating professions that need this hybrid expertise. It really underlines the need for continuous learning, adaptability.
Okay, but it can't all be smooth sailing. With such big changes, there have got to be challenges, friction points. Beyond job fears, what are companies actually grappling with as they bring AI in?
Oh, absolutely. We need to talk about the complexities.
Yeah.
Job displacement is one concern, yes, but the article also flags big issues like data privacy and just managing algorithmic behavior. And these aren't theoretical problems. Look at the recent news about Meta's chatbots, again, impersonating people, producing odd responses. That's a direct example of the control issues, the unpredictability that can really damage trust.
And if people don't trust it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It makes adoption much harder. Think about AI in schools if parents lose trust because the AI isn't behaving predictably or responsibly. That's a huge setback.
Which connects right back to transparency and governance, right? If even the big tech companies struggle sometimes, how do we build that confidence?
Precisely. There's even talk of AI shame in companies' leaders being quietly worried about their AI systems doing something unexpected or wrong. It just highlights how urgent it is for companies to be transparent, to have strong rules in place. That's the only way to build trust, both inside the company and with the public. Without that, AI adoption stalls.
These issues of trust and control feel huge. But the article also mentions something else, something often invisible, the sheer physical footprint of AI. What's the deal there?
Yeah, you've hit on something critical that often gets missed. The infrastructure needed to power all this AI, the resource demand is enormous. We're seeing reports about AI's massive energy consumption is putting a huge strain on power grids, driving up demand for data centers globally.
How is that playing out?
Well, in some places, like parts of Mexico, the water needed to cool these data centers is worsening droughts. Communities near these centers are seeing higher electricity bills. And incredibly, the demand is so high, it's actually leading to old, dirty coal plants being fired back up just to meet the power needs.
Wow. So the digital revolution has a very real, very physical cost. And the money being poured into building these data centers.
It's staggering. You hear figures like a $165 billion project in New Mexico, $50 billion for Meta in Louisiana, Google spending $9 billion in Virginia, just for the buildings and hardware. It reveals these massive hidden costs as environmental impacts. It's absolutely part of the bigger picture of integrating AI into society. The real challenge is balancing that breakneck innovation speed with long-term responsibility. We need to make sure scaling AI doesn't create even bigger problems down the line.
So pulling it all together, the article seems to land on this vision of AI as a partner, not necessarily a replacement. What does that really mean for how we should think about the future of work?
That's the core message, I think. Shifting the narrative from fear to opportunity. It's not AI versus humans, it's AI with humans. It means recognizing what AI is good at: pattern recognition, speed, scale, and what humans bring: context, empathy, ethics, creativity. Things AI just can't replicate.
Leveraging the best of both, combining strengths.
Precisely. Think about hybrid teams becoming standard. AI does the heavy lifting computationally, the data crunching, the routine stuff. That frees up humans to focus on what we do best: strategic thinking, leading teams, connecting with people, solving novel problems, exercising judgment. Forward-thinking companies are already doing this, treating AI like a powerful collaborator. Co-writing code, drafting documents, analyzing data together. Organizations that embrace this won't just be more efficient, they'll be more innovative, more adaptable. It's about AI amplifying what humans can achieve.
So wrapping up this deep dive, it's really clear AI at work isn't just hype. It's happening now, reshaping things in profound ways. We've talked automation, totally new jobs, but also these really significant ethical questions and even massive infrastructure challenges.
Yeah, and what seems really key is mindset. The winners in this era, it seems, will be those who see AI not as a threat to avoid, but as a tool to fundamentally reimagine work, to collaborate and boost human capabilities.
Exactly. And maybe here's a thought for you, our listener, to chew on. If AI does take over more of the routine, the computational heavy lifting, if it frees up more of our distinctly human capacity for creativity, for empathy, what completely new problems will we choose to tackle next? And how might our whole idea of what meaningful work even looks like start to change? Something to think about. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring.
The future of artificial intelligence is unfolding, and it's happening at AI World Week, the flagship global event for innovation, collaboration, and transformation. This flagship global AI event is designed to connect visionary leaders, trailblazing entrepreneurs, and influential thinkers to explore the endless possibilities of AI. Experience groundbreaking technology that redefines industries and inspires progress. Join thought-provoking discussions on ethical AI, digital equity, and the transformative role of technology in our world. Build meaningful connections that catalyze innovation and drive impact. AI World Week is powered by AI World Society, a global movement dedicated to advancing AI responsibly and ensuring it serves humanity. Together, we're shaping a smarter, more inclusive, and equitable future. Continue your journey beyond the event with the AI World Journal, offering expert insights, in-depth analysis, and the latest trends shaping the AI landscape. This is your opportunity to lead, to innovate, and to transform the world with AI. AI World Week. We invite you to join us and embrace the AI revolution.